Hi guys, I'm going to be making a new tutorial series where I show you the fundamentals of using Mysql with PHP. So the first thing I'm going to show you is how to create the database, and then I'm going to be showing you how to insert data into it via PHP. In this tutorial I'm going to be covering just the inserting and creating the database. However, in the future tutorials in the series we're going to be doing selecting out of the database, updating the database and deleting from the database. So we're going to create the database. If you haven't logged in PHP My Admin, do it right now, and we're just going to name it tutorial. Now, as you can see on the side, the database will be there, and it gives you an option to create a new table, which we will. Create table, we'll just call it comments. We're going to do 3 columns. One is ID, one is the name of the person, and one is the actual comment. So we'll press enter, and it'll give us the form to fill it in. So ID, and this is something to look at. Auto increment, so the ID will auto increment every record you insert, and this will be name, this will be varchar and 20, and this will be comment, and this will be varchar of 160. I'm going to save that there and just click on there, and now we're going to do the actual PHP. Now here's the index page which I've created, and it includes in this page the db.php, which we're going to be connecting to the database in this file, and then we'll take the db.php and put it in our home page. So there's a few things you have to define. So the host, we'll do localhost, and then in the username you do whatever it is. In my case it's root. The password I'm going to put in, I've got one soon, but I'll put it in when it's not on recording. And the database is, you just fill in whatever database it is. Now you've got your variables sorted out, we're going to do db connection. You can call it whatever you want, but I'm going to be calling it db connection is equal to mysqli connect, and in here we have to put all the variables. The first one is going to be our host, the second one is going to be our username, third one is going to be our password, and the fourth one is going to be our actual database. Okay, now here we want the program to give us an error message and shut off the whole program if it cannot connect, just to tell us. So write or die, and then in the brackets you write the message if there's an error. So we're going to write sorry, we couldn't connect to the database. Okay, so I'm gonna fill in some details. I'm gonna pause the video and then we're gonna test it. Okay, I've now filled in my password details, and when we go over to the page, since we've included it into the main index page, it should give us an error if the details are incorrect, and otherwise it just shouldn't display anything, which we hope. I don't need to write index.php here because the index file automatically is directed to it if you do the folder. So we'll do it here, enter, and there's no error. So clearly we have put in all the correct details. And we're going to leave the db.php file for now, and now we're going to actually use this. Now, as we said at the beginning, we're going to insert into the database. So what we're going to do is write a simple query which will allow us to insert the data. So we're going to write query equals, in here we're going to put the query, and then run query equals mysqli query, and in there we'll put the DB connection, because that's the first parameter to say which connection you're using. And you know it's not in this page, but the DB connection is that page, db.php, which we included in index.php file. The next parameter will be our query, which we do not have anything. How we're going to fetch our query is we're going to go into our PHP admin, make sure in the comments, insert, and then just click here and show insert query, go, and now we're going to copy and paste this. Now as you can see, we've got our query here, and here's the name. So for the name, we're going to insert whatever name, and in the comment it's going to be this is my comment. Now what should happen is that when we run it, we should see a change in the database. So let's try it. So now we're going to refresh this, nothing happens, but as we go into the database, we can see that our database record has come. Now if you wanted to use a form, you could. I'm not going to show you how to do that right now, it's quite simple, but you can also use variables. So we can write name equals this is my name, then comment equals this is a comment, and here we will see that we can put comment over here, name over here, and we'll put comment over here. And when we refresh this, then we should see it, and there it is. This is my name and this is comment. So I hope this made it all clear how you insert into the database, and in the next tutorial we'll be doing selecting, how to select the database, select the records we just put in and print it out as HTML onto the page. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you like this video, if it was helpful, and I'll see you on the next one.